Hello, Governor.
Hey, what is going down with you, brother?
What's
Good to
going
see you,
on,
man.
man? Yeah,
Happy Friday to you, man.
happy Friday. Happy
Uh,
Friday.
yeah, all
And
that good stuff, man.
we back out here again another Friday doing this thing that we love, talking about these movies and TV.
Yeah, man. 2025 has been an extraordinary year for content, but I say that every year because every year it just seems to kind of like ramp up a little bit. Normally, it's like TV that's kind of like been taking the lead, right? When it comes to some of the stuff. But as we get further and further away from the pandemic, movies have been, stepping back into the scene a little bit more and more. At least that's how I've been feeling a little bit more personally. The theater doesn't seem like this abomination like it was just a few years ago. So I'm really excited to kind of like, jump in and talk with you about regarding some of the stuff that's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. And you know me, I had to do my research. I was like, I know a lot of stuff coming out, but I don't know when or whatever. So I had to get into my bag to find out. So we had plenty to talk about today. Because not only that, for us, especially since I do the media therapy deep dives, and then we do all the reactions on your page, having a calendar to kind of work through to know what's coming so we can schedule our time accordingly or figure out like, ooh, we should do that. Ooh, we ain't got enough time to do that.
Right.
Is also super helpful. For today, it's kind of twofold. It's going to be fun to talk about upcoming projects, but at the same time, this is also behind the scenes production work that y'all don't normally get to see. So this is a twofer. It's a twofer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am excited about a lot of stuff coming up. Do you have, just right off top, do you have something right now, your number one, rest of the year, all the way through the end of the year? What is your number one thing that you have to see? Like it's number one with a bullet on your list.
Oh, it's easy. It's F1. It's not even close. F1. We've talked about the culture, about how I think the campaign for F1. I haven't seen anything like it, honestly, especially when it comes to sports. The people at F1 have got hip hop stars doing stuff. They got, I think ASAP Rocky is a spokesman on behalf. We got arguably the two biggest stars in Brad Pitt, one of the biggest sport stars at least in the late 90s, and one of the biggest rising international stars with Damson. And combining that with the director of Top Gun, and like even Apple's jumped on board. Like I just saw this thing where they released a new trailer that uses the haptic feedbacks on their phones so that your phone buzzes in a manner that it sounds like an actual F1 car as you're watching the trailer, and it moves the haptics from left to right and forward to back, however it is, while you're watching the trailer, so you can physically feel the involvement. Lego has jumped in and thrown their hat in the fight with two different Lego sets with the minis and the big ones on top of it. They've got, like, I think McDonald's is doing like F1 meals.
Yeah, they are.
It's just this whole big thing, and I'm a part of the whole fanfare. No, don't get me wrong, it's not the same as Barbenheimer. It's a whole different thing. It's not that level of frenzy, but I have yet to see any franchise be this much all in and have a dope movie to boot on top of it. So I'm just all hyped up in the swirl of all of it. And I didn't even talk about the Netflix specials.
He said I'm all hyped up on my Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah. So F1, I'm all in on all of it.
Well, damn it, you done took mine. Hell. Because anybody who knows me knows that I am a huge F1 fan. I am it's funny because people in my family call me Ricky Bobby, which I'm not like really a NASCAR dude like that. I do like Bubba Wallace though. And there are more melanated people popping up in NASCAR and stuff. I think they just did a thing too where they were saying, one of a few pit crews that's an all black pit crew.
Oh, so, no, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. That sounds dope. One of the recent races, it was an all black pit crew. It was like made history. So I do like all things that go fast. Unfortunately, I learned to drive on the German Autobahn. So my sensibilities when it comes to driving are completely different than most American drivers. And I say that like I'm not an American driver, but I'm like, no, you swine. Get off of the road. Get out of the left lane. To the chopper. But F1 has me all the way. Like, I'm the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan. He is the GOAT. It is not close. I love Senna. I respect Schumacher. So I love F1. So that was mine. So all right. So since you took that one, I would have to say, if there's one that stands out in my head that I got to see this year, and I don't know, and I don't know why I'm gonna pick this, because it's definitely not something I'd be like, I put it above everything else. But the other one is this, what is this, third Avatar movie?
Oh yeah,
the
people. Tales of Aang.
No,
you're
the blue
about
people. James Cameron's
okay.
Avatar. What's it? Fire and Ash.
Yeah.
And that comes out December 19th.
Yeah.
And it's, hear me out. It's not that, because The Way of Water that he did a couple years ago, whatever that was, it was okay. You know, even the first movie was not like mind-blowing. What was cool about the first Avatar movie was the experience. That was the first movie I went in, put on the 3D glasses, and got transported to the world of Pandora. To me, and in that moment, 3D was real. I was in the movie theater with the glasses on, reaching out to touch the grass. I was like, oh shit, I'm on the planet. I forgot when it came out so long ago, that I was blown away by that experience. When I took my kids to see the second one, Way of Water, that was their first time with the 3D glasses on. And you know, my oldest son, he messed around and cussed. He's like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah, gotcha, did it? Yeah." Like, I'll let it go this time. I'll let it ride. You know what I'm saying? But because that all of them were blown away. They're like, "Oh my god!" They was touching stuff and jumping. You know, when stuff seemed like it was coming towards them, and it worked. So just because of that, and I trust James Cameron as a filmmaker, I would say that's the one. Even though I could probably go off the top of my head and name 10 other things that I would rather see, but it's just that, what a time for cinema to be back, you know, after COVID, to be back in the movie theaters, watching movies the way they're supposed to be watched. And my passion for the theater was reawakened when I got the chance, and yes, I'm going to keep talking about it, when I got to go see Sinners in IMAX 70 millimeter and true IMAX, the way it's supposed to be seen. It almost made me get home and look at my big TV, and I'm like, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to play with you no more. Like me when he dropped the little Woody.
You think you doing something at 75 inches? You ain't nothing. Little soundbar, little speakers, you ain't nothing. You know, so.
Yo, that's funny. That is absolutely funny. No, I agree with that. It does feel good to be back. And the theater experience is what it is about. You know, I feel like cinema, especially when it comes to IMAX, there is a FOMO thing now, right? Because the IMAX experience is only for a limited amount of time. You have to act quick, or it's gone. You'll never see it again. You know, I'm jealous of you on a whole different level because you got a chance to see the 70 millimeter print.
Listen,
it may happen again. It could come out again. It could come out again.
It's funny that you say, I was like, listen, that is my one lifetime one up on you, because being that you are an actual film critic, you get invited to all the advanced screenings and premieres of all the movies. So like a week before it comes out. So I'm just like, so tell me, was it as good as I think? Like, you know, you got some more of that Superman movie. Like, tell me about it. Like, he knows everything. Like, Hold on.
What's going on?
Thank you for bringing us up. Thank you. We were going to talk about it. Yes.
Hold on. Let's go on. Let's go and throw that on the screen right quick. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Yeah. What is that? The sampling song beat.
I don't know. It's whatever the default thing is. Oh, this one is coming from Hero Reborn. Y'all provided us with so many great memories with your reactions. Looking forward to Foundation Season 3. We got another Foundation. We got a real. Hold on a second. You get the air horn just for being a real one from Foundation. Yes.
And I'm looking at my list. Foundations Season 3, July 11th.
Oh God.
I'm trying to tell you, like, after we get off here today, after we get off here today, we're gonna have to go through this thing and schedule this out because it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
It's and normally, like, I feel like, at least I used to feel like summer was kind of like a time outside of movies, for the blockbusters. You kind of like take your foot off the gas and come to TV. It does not seem that way, man. It's just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of content just in general.
Because too, we are also in a time of streaming. And so all of them, Apple Plus has been killing it for a little while with series, not as much with movies, but with series, they've been killing it. Netflix is always a strong contender. You have some strong series coming out of Paramount Plus. HBO Max always be like, hold my beer. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about us. We started this thing. So there are a lot of streaming movies that are coming out for the rest of the year, as well as TV series, and the cinemas themselves are like, hold up, y'all need to come on back. So it's an exciting time.
Yeah. How many people out there are on just because I want to make sure Hero gets this thing answered? How many people out there are watching Foundation? And if you're not, why not? Is it because it's too heavy? You watching Foundation. Shut up. Don't do that.
Me.
I feel like I feel kind of like, you ever seen that meme of the people that's on the ledge and they're all like snooty and they're on their little Victorian suits and they're looking down upon the other people? I feel like that as a Foundation watcher. Like, I'd be like, y'all ain't on my level of watching this sci-fi. I go hard in the paint on this sci-fi. That's how I feel when I watch Foundation. I'm like, there's people that watch sci-fi and then there's us.
Yeah, there's like people that watch sci-fi with a beer, and we the ones that watch sci-fi with a spot of tea with our pinkies out.
With our pinkies up.
You're not on my level.
There's levels to this.
Unhand me, you brigand.
Yo, it is the snootiest of sci-fis that you could possibly watch. The only thing I'd give somebody a pass on is if you're watching The Expanse. But other than that, outside of that, get on our level. That's all we're trying to say. Thank you so much, Hero Reborn, for the generous super chat. We really do appreciate that. And we'll see you in them Foundation streets. And you don't have to worry about it. Yes, we will be covering it.
Absolutely. Which is not only that is a wonderful thing too, because the very first show that I did a reaction with on Centel's channel,
that was
Foundations. I started with Foundations.
That's how I knew you was a real one. That's how I knew. I was like, hey, Rikai, would you watch Foundation? He was like, hell yeah, I watch Foundation. I was like, yes. Yeah. He a real one. That's what I did. I was like, do we just become best friends?
Yeah. Yep, right after our bunk bed broke. It's like,
that is funny.
Did you watch The Expanse?
Yeah, I watched The Expanse. Read the books and everything.
I was like, okay, I thought you did. I was like,
oh yeah. I mean,
I was like, you know what? Fire it up. We need to watch that on the channel.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love Foundation is fun. It is great, but I can't lie. My heart is with The Expanse. I'm just gonna keep it real, but I do. Foundation is just like, it's like there's The Expanse, and then Foundation is like just underneath it. They're like neck and neck. They're like 1 and 2.
And that's because the Foundation, it messes with your mental. Like, you know what I'm saying? Foundation, they get so existential stuff out here, and they do these 150 year time jumps. So you're like, what the hell is going? What is going on? You know,
and
yeah,
where
you got to sit, and after each episode go off, you just got to sit there in the dark for a while and just think. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this real?
what is life?
Yeah, The Expanse was a little bit more grounded in reality.
Yeah.
I could get with that. You know,
Yeah.
the Beltas, you know, Mars
Yeah.
and Earth. Like, okay, I can get with that. Hold on. Hold up.
We got a third one.
Wait a minute. Let us put
you know what?
I'll
I'll also give you a hat tip if you're a Battlestar Galactica fan as well. I'll give you a hat tip as well.
I've never seen that though.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Hold on for a second. Yeah. Yo, what is going down? Michael Anderson. Really good series on Apple TV called 5 Days at Memorial. It's honestly one of the best shows on Apple TV. Like, honestly, no cap. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with the game on that one.
I'm not either.
5 Days at Memorials. Hold on. I got IMDb.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Let's just take a look real quick.
Beautiful thing of being right at the computer. Hold on, look this up right quick. See
5
what he's
Days
talking
at
about.
Memorial. You led with Apple TV, so I'm already paying attention. Doctors and nurses at the intensive care unit of a New Orleans hospital struggle with treating patients during Hurricane Katrina when the facility was without power for 5 days. Oh, I'm sold. I'm all sold. You said Apple TV and Katrina, so I'm here.
Yeah, that sounds actually great.
Yeah. You know the quality is gonna be. Oh my God, I'm looking at the trailer. Did you see that shot of when the roof of the Superdome is being ripped off? That is crazy.
No.
I wish I could show y'all, but we can't do it because of copyright stuff.
Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna go watch that. 5 Days at Memorial. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I remember hearing somebody talk about that, but I didn't know what it was called, and I didn't know anything. Okay.
So that's 2022.
Really?
Yes, it came out in 2022. Got a 7.7 with over 16,000 votes. So that should give you an idea of what they call it. Man, good looking out, Michael Anderson. You did Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. One of these lives has a future.
You wildin'.
Yo, come on, Mike. Mike, you know, you get the Mr. Anderson jokes. It ain't just us.
I think I gotta come out there. That was driving me crazy. All right, you see, I had to switch up my background right quick. I did something I would never do, but the feather and what it was doing, my shoulders was half there and never there. I was like, what is going on? I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm over it.
I'm still stuck on this damn 5 Days Memorial trailer. This is great. This is.
Now, is that a series or is it
a miniseries? Miniseries. So it's one and done. It's 8 episodes.
Okay.
8 episodes. We might have to, circle the block on that one,
might
man.
have to run that back. Yeah.
I mean, it's getting rave reviews. Okay.
Well, that
I know it's not just us that haven't heard about this one before.
No, but again, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. It's on Apple TV, and especially if you said it's from 2022, everybody wasn't up on Apple TV like that in 2022. There was so little. As a matter of fact, like you saw, what was it? The Jason Momoa show C, and a lot of other things that was kind of mediocre. You was like, come on, maybe.
Yeah, they didn't come out strong with C. I wasn't a fan of C. I heard it got better.
Yeah, I was just a fan of Jason Momoa, so I was going to check it out. So I checked it out, and I was like, okay, it was okay, and then it got worse, and I was like, okay, I'm out. And then I saw something interesting, and I was like, so I wrote it out to the end, and I was like, okay, I can't get that time back.
Like, I made a mistake.
They got me. They got me. I fell for the
I can't get that time back. Oh man.
Hey, hold on. Here's one. Christopher Fayer dropped this in the chat. It's a good show on Apple TV called Murderbot that I think you guys would love. Listen,
one of them Scars guards. Them Scars guards. I'm correct.
Yeah, you haven't been in the chat in the Discord because we've talked about it. Yeah. But it's just, again, you saw that list I had up there, and that was only half of the list. I wasn't even the whole list. Like, it's scheduling. It really is a resources issue. Yeah. We want to get to it, and it's a weekly, so it only comes out. It's one episode a week, and I think they're on episode 4 now out of 10 or something like that. So. Shout out
to our editing team. Our editing team is phenomenal. And this is how backed up we are. We have 20 projects in the editing queue still.
Right now. Currently.
Right now, we have like 20. So that's why.
Wait a minute.
I just want to show you, it's not from a lack of effort.
Wait a minute. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
We means he, not I. He has 20. I'm on some of them. I'm on some of them. No, I'm on some of them. He got 20 in the queue. I got 2 in my queue, and them is whooping my ass. I got about 10 that I need to record. I ain't even recorded them yet. I got 2 I recorded, just need to edit them. But yeah, so of that 20, I'm on some of those. So
yo, huge shout out to Kenny, huge shout out to Div, shout out to Frank, of course Rakai. Like the squad is on it, and it's coming. So when we say that we got this stuff on the way, it's coming. Just give us patience.
Hey, hold on. Michael Anderson didn't showed up again.
What?
You see it?
Let me see. Oh no, my thing is all mixed up.
Hold on.
All right, hold on. Feel like an old 90s DJ.
Everybody throw your hands up. I said throw your goddamn hands up. Let's see. Y'all look at the trailer and the cast in the limited series.
It's on Netflix.
It's like Netflix forever type good, bro.
Oh, and we love Forever. Like, we can't go on enough about how good Forever is. Limited series.
Is that what it's called? The Limited?
The Limited. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
You over here dropping gems. You over here. You want to be a part of our planning committee, Michael? Mr. Anderson. Let me see. The Limited. See something, but I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I don't know. Michael Anderson, if you can give us just a little bit more.
Just get a little bit more info so that we can actually.
Yeah, and don't worry, we're looking for it. So
Yeah, I mean, you already dropped one heater on us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's summertime in the office is crazy hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hold up, Michael Landy. Listen, we have been talking about this forever.
Yeah.
Hi, fellas. Would you be interested in reaction to the Warriors? Because it would be super fun if you can dig it. I have seen the Warriors. He's never seen the Warriors. Like,
yeah, I'm with it.
I'm with it. If you can dig, can you dig it?
Like, I know that, and I know the little bottles, and yes, I know the memes. Yeah.
And that's what crazy. It introduces you to things. You're like, where's that from? The memes and the shorts and stuff introduce you to all new sorts of stuff.
Come out and play. I need to know where the context of that is.
And that dude has went on to have a long career of always playing this little smarmy little bad guy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Didn't we see him in one of them Snake Plissken's Escape from New York? A couple of them cats from
in the second one in Escape from LA.
Escape LA. Okay, yeah, that's back when the 80s was definitely running that back.
Christopher Blair said 20 projects. Yeah, you need a TARDIS. Probably that dude does.
We're pushing hard to give y'all what y'all want.
Hard working dude. Mason de la Brigues. All right. Would definitely recommend a show called Sweet Pea. It's on Stars. 6 episodes right now, 40-ish minutes each. Season 2 is coming out soon. Sweet Pea features what's her name? Lucy, the lead actress from Fallout.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
I always figured her name. I know you're talking about. It'll come to me.
I want to say her name's like Lucy.
Ella Purnell. Yeah.
Ella Purnell.
Yeah.
I say Lucy. Is that her name on the show?
Yeah. She looks like she always looks like an anime character to me because her eyes
are so big.
So prominent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look like you should be in every anime live action.
Yeah, like
Sweet Pea. Yo, your Japanese baby doll voice. Do it again, Doc. Do it again. I'm gonna make you do it again.
Nah, bro. Nah. That's how you know I watch too much anime. But stops on that. And Sheriff Signal, don't you put that shit in the short. Don't do it. Don't do it. She was Jackie Taylor on Yellow Jackets. So.
Yes. Oh, I love Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is great. I mean, the last season is kind of but the first few seasons were really good.
Oh yeah, he sure was. We talked about old dude from the Warriors. He was in 48 Hours. That's where we saw him too.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was. 40 Hours is great. We are gonna go back. We had like for a hot second, we were like a straight month of just doing like old 80s movies. I wouldn't mind jumping back in those streets.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. We've been going for about 25 minutes, and we have some people backstage. I want to bring them on. We talked about our top projects, and we have a lot to talk about. We've been in this chat pretty good, so we didn't really talk about our projects. But I want to hear what Sherelle and Frank and the local alien that we call Sophie, what they have to say about some of their top projects, what they're looking forward to this year. So. Hello, everyone.
What's up?
What's up?
Sherelle, we know you're out there. We can hear you breathing.
I'm here.
There we go.
He said we can hear you breathing with our mute on. So, Sherelle, Sophie, Frank, what is your most anticipated TV or movie project of this year? Just the top one that you can't wait to actually see.
Well, it's like hopscotch. I mean, double you just got to jump in there. And then Frank, what's your one? I'm gonna draft somebody.
I know Frank gonna have something like that. Like dude brought out 5 days of Memorial. Like Frank gonna be.
I misunderstood this assignment because I got like 20.
That's fine. That's fine, and I'll get to them because I'm sure we'll have some overlaps. But what is your number one, your top one right now?
That's tough. Maybe Megan too.
I'm not mad at that. Megan is so much fun. I'm glad there's another Megan fan in the world other than me and Michael Clare. I don't think Michael Clare likes Megan as much as I do.
Which Megan 2.0 drops in the theaters in 2 weeks.
The first one, man. That is so much fun. I think Megan is better than Chucky. I think she's better than Child's Play.
It's even though from what the vibes I get from it is like comedy horror type thing, a horror comedy or whatever. I never saw the first one. I never saw the first one, and I was just like, that's.
And I ain't gonna.
Thing. Chucky. What's it called? Child's Play is one of those things that pissed me off throughout its run. So Chucky and the Bride and all of that shit, I hate. Chucky.
You like Leprechaun? You don't like Leprechaun either?
No,
it's all about like the small little weird evil creatures.
No, because the thing, like the first one or whatever, he was a doll. He was the good guy's doll or whatever, and the little boy and the serial killer did some voodoo and put his soul in a doll.
Yeah,
dog.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
I'd have effed that doll up. Like you didn't made that shit up. Like
Peter River danced on him.
People just standing back and letting a damn a stuffed
Mine
doll
went into
kill
the
him.
incinerator.
You done made that shit up.
But that's what makes it great, right? It was Leprechaun.
No, that's what makes it stupid.
We can agree to disagree.
No, I didn't make shit stupid. I was like, no, thank you.
But Megan got, I don't know, she got some style about her. Like it's something like she got some quick, cool little wit. She got squabbles.
Listen, when I saw the clips or whatever, the shorts, the memes and stuff from the first movie, and she's out here doing the little TikTok dance moves and stuff, and
cracking up. Yo, Megan is
too much.
great.
Too much. I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, yo, that's funny. Oh, hey.
So much content, it's hard to get in a personal watch.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It is.
There's a K-drama on Netflix right now called Mercy for None that is fantastic.
Ooh, okay, let me write that down.
I saw that. Mercy for None is fantastic.
What's it about? What's the premise?
It's you know, the whatever Yakuza, the gangsters. Well, this
Oh,
South
I love
Korea.
Yakuza.
So
I'm sold.
so
Okay.
yeah, some gangsters, and yeah, there's dude comes back to avenge the death of his brother, and damn it, when I say
It can't nobody do
I'm-
revenge films like South Koreans, man.
dog,
Oh
and I
my
was
God,
like,
they're beautiful.
Nobody
I'm
can do
watching
revenge
this, and I was
films.
like, dude, I was like, is he a cyborg? What is? Why is he not dead? He should be overlaid out somewhere. Like this dude kept coming. I was like, he's not human.
Not bad. So it's only 7 episodes too.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually really, really good. Thank you so much for showing up, Miss our local alien, Sophie. You have any parting words, ma'am?
Don't drink milk if you're lactose intolerant, but
No.
y'all do it anyway, so.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's,
Nasty.
you know what I'm saying? Stank a booty, dirty draws. Okay.
It's like saying don't eat yellow snow.
Is it something you regularly find yourself doing, Sintel?
Nah. I don't like that flavor.
So you've tried it.
Prefer the brown one.
I do kind of walk into that a little bit. Yeah.
You line
I
them up
deserve
and
that.
you knock them down.
I deserve that.
All right. Any parting words, Frank?
I guess I'll just list the ones that haven't been named.
All right.
I'm really looking forward to Twisted Metal season 2.
Yeah, I've heard that was good. Chuck said that was good, but I haven't watched it.
And a guilty pleasure, I'm looking forward to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw about the reboot of that, and I just not my thing. So
It's not my thing either, but it's like a throwback, so I gotta go see it.
okay, all right. Any final comments from you, Sherelle?
Season 2 of Apothecary Diaries is out. Part of it anyway. I love it. It's probably my favorite anime ever. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the first season is on Netflix now too. So if you want to just check it out. But I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Okay. All right. Any parting words, Sintel?
The only things that was on my list that you haven't mentioned yet was weapons that with the creepy kids that disappear.
Yeah. I saw it.
I want to see that.
I saw it and I clicked on it and I was like, weapons. That seems like that might be interesting. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's child trauma, so I'm sure our local alien will be watching that. Let's see. There's
You said it's called Weapons?
It's called Weapons.
Yeah,
my next
old girl, what's her name? Julia or whatever that was in Ozark.
Yeah.
That's the Silver Surfer. Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing.
Julia Garner.
Yeah. I was like, hell no.
I liked the first Zootopia and the second one is coming out, so I'm just curious. I don't think they can strike lightning twice though. So
it was cute though. Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, Zootopia will match what they did before.
Yeah, we'll see. And then I think the Running Man is supposed to come out like this winter, isn't it? I thought the Running Man.
No, it
got
wasn't
pushed?
on my list. So yeah, I think it did.
Okay. Well, that was it. Those are the only ones that I had. That's it.
All right. Well, again, thank you everyone for showing up. Mad appreciative every time I get to chop it up with you all. Like these Ask Me Anythings that we're doing on Fridays are just pure fun for me. And for the road, thank you, Michael Anderson. Michael Anderson has showed up and showed out today.
Brother. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I got time today.
Thank you.
And
damn it, he's making my pockets feel light.
So just Michael, so you know, 12:30 Eastern time every Friday we do these. So and I know that the only one that I know in the near future we will not do is at the very end of the month. I will be out of town on vacation with my kids. So but yeah, so show back up next Friday and we'll be here. All right, so okay, so and asking the same question again. So yeah. So yeah, live next Friday, 12:30. Unless we do something else before that. So you know, try to you definitely get in the Discord so that you really this is what we doing. You know what? That's why we gotta end this. You know what? I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what? I'm out.
Peace out.
I'm out.
Yeah. You in timeout.
Hell no.
Now you officially in timeout, right? Officially.
Y'all just gonna do me dirty. My son had to get that money. Get the bag.
Y'all gonna make me put y'all over my knee.
Damn.